Let me say welcome to another exciting episode of It's in You. Yes, guys, it is in you. No one else, nowhere else, but right in you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of It Is in You. Yes, guys, It's in You TV. And I want to thank all the families who are tuning in from all over the world. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, it's another one. Yes, guys. So we are back with another exciting topic tonight. But before we go any further, let me welcome everyone. A warm welcome to you all. And I want to take this moment to tell you thanks for your kind support. Without you, we wouldn't be this far, and I want to thank you so much, my It Is In You TV family. Thank you so much for your kind support. For those of you who are sharing and liking and giving your support in whatever way you can and whatever way possible, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's all about you guys. And before we even go further, I want us to check in as usual. So let us know how you're feeling. Let us know your thoughts. Yes, use the chat comment section and make your comment and tell us how you feel. Tell us how you're coping. Remember, we are family together and we're here to help and to motivate each other. That's what we are here for, guys. It's all about motivation. And I don't know if you have looked or peeped on the description section of tonight's topic. It's all about energy never lies. Yes, guys, energy never lies. And that is what we are here to discuss tonight, right? And then you're going to agree with me, disagree with me, and also share your own points, your own opinion on energy never lies. What do you think, guys? I love a good energy. Yes, I love to be in a room full with nice and energy, good energy. And when I said energy, I'm not talking just about someone who loves to make noise, okay? That's not what I meant. I'm talking about genuine energy. Yes, when you're in a room and you feel genuine energy, it makes you want to stay. You don't want to leave. You want to just relax and enjoy that moment, that energy you are feeling. So yes, guys, let me start here. All right? Have you ever walked into a room, guys, and felt something before anyone said a word? Right? Have you ever had that moment? Have you ever felt that way when you walk into a room and without someone even said anything? Okay? You didn't realize it. You didn't think about it. Okay? You just felt it. Just walking into the room and you felt it. That energy, guys. When you walk into a room, no one's saying anything to you, but you just felt a genuine energy, right? That's what I'm talking about. And that is why energy never lies. People think communication, guys, starts when you speak. But I have news for us tonight. No, it's the other way around. Okay? It doesn't. Right? So if you think that energy starts when someone speaks, it doesn't start there. Okay? It starts the moment someone enters a space, enter a room, that's where energy starts. You don't have to say anything out of your mouth before energy starts. Okay, energy starts the moment you enter into a room, into any space at all. Before I say anything, guys, before I explain myself, before I even smile, energy starts, right? You can feel the energy. My energy is already spoken before I even open my mouth. And the same thing is true for you. You have trusted energy before. You have felt someone smile at you and thought something feels off, right? At times when someone smiles at you, but you still think that something feels off. You have also met someone quiet, right, in a room, who made you feel calm without trying, right? They're calm, but they make you feel a good energy. That wasn't words, my friend. That was energy. The individual haven't spoken, they haven't said anything, but they make you feel so calm and comfortable without speaking. That's energy. That was energy, my friend. That's what I'm talking about. What energy really is. Let's get into it, guys. You see how I'm moving because I'm feeling my own energy and I'm feeling your energy over there. Guys, yes! Wherever you are, remember, I'm feeling your good energy. For those of you who are liking and sharing and supporting It's in You TV, yes, I'm feeling your good energy wherever you are, whether you're in India, United States of America, Argentina, Nigeria, wherever in Africa you are, wherever in the universe you are tonight. I want to let you know that I appreciate you because I'm feeling your loving energy over there. What energy really is, that's what we are here to talk about. When you say energy, I am not talking about being loud, like how I am loud now. That's not what I'm talking about, alright? I can see you laughing now. Don't laugh after me. Yes. Yes, guys. I'm not talking about hype. You know, when you love to hype, when I love to hype up myself. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about acting confident. That's not what I'm talking about. Energy is your inner state. That's what it is. Something that is in here. It comes from inside your inner state. It's how you feel about yourself, guys. When nobody is watching, it's how you feel. Like, I'm this crazy type of person. When I'm ready, I go in the mirror, I'm dancing with myself, and I'm doing all kind of things because of my energy, right? So it's things that I do when no one is there. When I'm by myself, I'm enjoying my good energy, right? It is your emotional posture, right? That is why two people can say the same sentence, like say the same thing. Two people can say the same thing and leave completely different impression, like how we were talking about first impression last night, right? Two people can say the same sentence, the same thing, but leave completely different impressions to you or to me, because energy is the message behind the message. All right, energy is the message. You get that? The message behind the message. That's what energy is all about. So energy, remember, never lies. Why energy never lies? Here is the truth about energy. Words can be practiced. Remember that. Smile can be rehearsed. Confidence can be acted. But energy comes from inside. As I was saying earlier, energy cannot be practiced. It comes from inside. It cannot be acted. It comes from inside. Right? And because of that, it always leaks the truth. People feel insecurity, ego, calm, honesty, fear, self-respect, even when nothing is said. That's what energy is all about, right? You don't trust what people say. You trust how they make you feel. You ever think about that? Somebody could be talking and telling you all the good things and all, and making you all of these promises and, and saying all the good things to you. But at the end of the day, is how they make you feel. It's not just talking, it's how they make you feel as a human being. Okay? That is why energy never lies. Because you can talk whatever you want to talk, you can say whatever you want to say, but until you make me feel comfortable, that's what I'm talking about, the energy. Okay, so let's talk a little about my real life experience, okay, when it comes to energy experience, right? Think about this for a second. Have you ever met someone who talk a lot? Think about it. You ever meet anyone who talks so much? They talk a lot. They don't pause. They don't give you a moment to respond to you when they're talking, and they keep talking and talking. But they talk a lot. However, you left feeling denied. Okay? And have you ever met someone who barely spoke but felt solid, grounded, and safe? That's what I'm talking about, energy. Energy cannot lie. Because a lot of people, they can talk. But at the end of the day, you left drained, you left denied, you don't leave grounded, you don't leave safe. You're not feeling safe, you're not feeling secured. Right? Because it's just talking. Okay? That different wasn't intelligent. It wasn't confidence. It was energy. That's what it's all about. Right? One person was trying to manage the room by just talking. The other was comfortable inside it, right? So it's two different things. One person just talking, giving a lot of chatting, okay, and the other person was just comfortable, right? And comfort has weight. When you in a room and you feel that comfortness, it has weight, because that's what people want. People don't want somebody to be just talking all the time. It's annoying, right? So it's very important that you realize and know, guys, that energy cannot lie. Remember that our energy is a mirror. It's a reflection. It reflects how you feel about yourself. When you are constantly trying to be like, your energy becomes restless, right? Trying to become like somebody else or something else. Your energy becomes restless. When you are okay with yourself, your energy slows down. You are calm. You are yourself. You're not trying to be like somebody else. You're not trying to do like somebody else. You are being you. You are being you, right? The unique you. This is where energy comes from, guys. Energy comes from low energy. Let's talk about low energy first. Where low energy comes from. Low energy comes from needing approval. Believe me. People who always needing approval. That's where low energy come from. Overthinking every word. Believe me, there are so many of us out there who are like that in the world. We overthink every word. We explain we explain ourselves too much. We compare ourselves to others. Right? Peaceful energy comes from self-acceptance. I always talk about this, guys. Self-acceptance is very important because it's when you have self-acceptance, you don't need to prove anything to nobody. All right? People just gonna look at you and they're gonna know your energy. Your energy is gonna lit up the room, lit up the space without even saying a word out of your mouth. Believe me. Energy and authenticity. People don't struggle with confidence, my friend. They struggle with being themselves without apologizing. Most of the time, your energy drops because you are holding something back. You are filtering your thoughts. You are adjusting your tone. You are shrinking to fit in the room. And that tension. Remember, when you do that, people feel it. Strong energy doesn't come from trying to be confident. It comes from being comfortable. It's not all about trying to be confident. That's not energy. It comes from being comfortable. And when I say comfortable, comfortable in your own skin. Comfortable with yourself, my friend. So stop worrying yourself too much about people and what people say and what people are gonna do and what people are gonna think. Forget about it. You comfortable with your voice, comfortable with your pace. We talk about your own pace the other day, right? Comfortable with no explaining everything. You don't have to explain everything. Comfortable with yourself. When you start editing yourself in real time, your energy settles. It's like a cool cucumber. You ever say cool like cool cucumber? Yes, my friend. That's what I'm talking about. And settled energy feels powerful. Really powerful. When you settle with yourself, when you know yourself, when you know who you are, when you're not looking at approval, that's what settles your energy. You relax, man, because you know who you are. And you're comfortable with who you are, man. You know, you're not trying to prove nothing to Jaja. Yeah. You don't need to prove nothing to anyone out there because you are who you are. Okay? And you have your own energy. And your energy is right here. So, before we go any further, let us just slow down for a moment. And at this point in time, we are going to think of how to improve our energy. Right? Because none of us are perfect. And we all need help from each other. We all need to improve ourselves at some point in time. Let me make this practical, okay? You don't need to become someone new. That's not what real energy is about. You need to slow down. That's what we need to do. Slow down. Take it slow. Take our time. Okay? Slow your movements. Pause before you speak. Breathe before you respond. Listen more than we talk. Presence sharpen energy. Your energy naturally improves. When you stop fighting yourself, your energy automatically improves. Energy and self-respect. Let's talk about that. Here is something important, guys. Energy without boundaries feels weak. Energy without boundaries feels weak. Energy with self respect feels solid. Never forget that. Never forget self respect, because when we respect ourselves, we learn to respect others around us. You don't need to announce your standards, okay? You don't need to explain your worth. People feel it naturally. So we don't need to explain those things. All right? And we're talking about energy cannot lie. Right? When you respect yourself, as I said before, your energy changes. And people respond differently. You know why? Because I respect myself. Because you respect yourself. So your energy automatically changes. You know, you don't have to speak. Your very presence, your action says it. Let us reflect for a moment, my friend, because this is very important. As we talk about energy never lies. Let me slow this down for a moment. Let me tell you something. You have felt energy before, I know it. Energy is a beautiful thing. When you walk into a room, your energy can do so many things. It can affect so many people. Good energy, I'm talking about. Sometimes when you feel that energy, you ignore it, right? And later, you realize it was right. Every time you ignore your intuition, energy try to warn you. Okay? Energy always tells the truth, my friend. Always tells the truth. Energy never lies. So remember this. You can fake words. I can fake words. You can fake smile. You can fake your confidence for a while, for a moment. But you can't fake how you make people feel. That is the importance of tonight's message. Energy never lies. This is what it boils down with. You can fake everything else, but you can never fake how you make people feel. Always remember that. Energy never lies. Easy and simple. I love it, guys. Energy never lies. And I love people energy. I love to be in a room where there are good energy, man. I'm telling you. You ever have a party? Right? You ever have a party? And man, all the people, they just click. Everybody just have good energy and they're dancing and they're having a good time, man. That's what I'm talking about. Good energy. And energy never lies. Okay? And guess what, guys? Tomorrow I want to talk about something most people misunderstand. And guess what it is? Silence. Okay? Because sometimes the strongest energy in the room comes from the person who doesn't feel the need to speak at all. So tomorrow we're going to talk about silence. Okay? So remember, guys, tomorrow, silence. Why silence is powerful. And if this speaks to you, come back tomorrow, guys. We are going much deeper. Remember, tomorrow we will speak on silence. Let me thank everyone who tuned in tonight. And I hope you enjoy tonight's episode. And guys, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. Because when you do that, you help us to come back again and again to share these words of motivation to our brothers and our sisters, to our It's in You family. Alright, have for yourself a blessed night, and I pray that your bread basket will never be empty. And I pray that you will always be a light in a room. You will always shine when you enter into any space you go. Your energy will be fulfilling, and your energy, even your very smile, will change the mood of someone who is having a very bad day. Have a wonderful night, and may God continue to bless you. Love you all, my It's in You family. See you tomorrow.